Very good morning, friends. I am Nalnakshi Swami, welcoming back to my channel. I felt we need to address what is happening now because it was a different type of price action what happened in the market. If I zoom in, the entire fall was within a month. See, January, this is February, I think January 26 to February 1st. Single month fall. Single month fall, it is it spoiled the almost October, November, December. Three months of rise. It came back to the almost 6 months of rise. 6 months of rise was around 24,282 and market touched the level of 24,571, little bit short of 6 month rise. The market has taken 6 months to go up to this level and it took only 1 month to fall. 1 month to fall and 2 days to rise to the top. That is like a writing on the sand. Nothing happened actually. Just market popped up and now it is trading over here. The monthly pivot was stuck here. It was not descending. It came down. This is the blue color line is the monthly pivot. Let us go back and see what has happened in the market since June 2024 to September 2024. June to September 2024, it has risen from 21,402 to 26,400. So within 3 months, market has risen and the 3 months rise was and downfall was 6 months fall. And the same thing, 6 months fall was captured almost half the distance. It took 3 months to rise here. 3 months to rise, again it came back halfway through and it took 6 months to rise. You can see over here. 6 months of fall, 6 months of rise, 3 months of rise. So market, this is an imbalance. If there is an imbalance, this is 3 months of rise as balanced with 6 months of fall, and this 3 months of rise actually here after the rise, it took 3 months of rise, sudden rise. 6 months of fall has taken only 3 months of rise. Then, after the fall, it has taken 6 months of rise. The totally from 2024 to 2026, the market has traded between 21,402 to 26,400. If I take the tool and measure how much points it has done, it has 4,000, 5,000 points it has moved. Since 2 years, 2024 to 2026, the market has moved, it has given 25 percentage. At present, we are standing at the almost 25 to 23 percentage of, I think 19 percentage of gain in the market. But the thing was, it was roller coaster ride. Here, from the rise to fall, what rose like this, it is a parabolic move. See, this was the move. Let me pick up this tool. It moved higher and it plummeted. It took time. Always, even in the market, if the price moves, even on intraday, it takes time to resolve. So it has taken time to come back to the same level 6 months, and then in total, it has taken 9 months to rise. From here to here, it is 9 months of rise. So if we April 25th, from the April 25th to January 2026, you can see how much time it has taken. How much time it's taken in between? It has come down, consolidated. It has taken 6 months to rise. The rise is very, very difficult. So we have forgotten already on the 27th of September, it made an high and it came down and it reached the same peak on January 2026. Now the price has come back to the August level. It came back to the August level within single month. The almost all the effort done by 6 months, it has done by only 1 month. Okay, 6 months of slow rise has been captured by this fall, sudden fall. This is an imbalance. It went through balanced market, it balanced. Now, at present, we are dealing with the August 2025 levels. At present, this is the range for us. August 2025 levels are 24,374. 24,374. From this is the range. Market came back to almost come down to this level, that is little bit short of 24,000. If I place the cursor, you can see there 24,500 something. And let me zoom out this range. You can see, if I place the cursor, you can see the market made the low of 24,571. And all of a sudden, the news of and the Trump announcing the trade deal between India and USA, the market pushed higher, only to sell off. It is just a fraction of second the price stayed. So registered level now at present is, after the gap up, this is the registered level 25,870, 870. So the market sudden fall, it has to balance out. We don't know how long it is going to take, and it is triple top. One, two, 3. This is the fourth attempt market has made to cross this level, cross this range. It is a wide range. It has made a cross level. Now it has to build up profile over here to trade to the next level. It may take time. At present, as an intraday trader, this is the whole picture what has happened. I've brought it to you people. You also mark it so that you will come to know. And this is the monthly pivot. Monthly pivot is rising. No, sorry. Yearly pivot. This is yearly pivot. Let me label this so that you will remember it. This is the yearly pivot. Pivot is rising. This for entire this period, the pivot was around 23,539. It has risen to 24,760. Yearly pivot. During this period, you can see monthly pivots rising. It is natural. It is rising, and it is now, it has come down, and the monthly pivot, the price is balancing above this pivot. Now the question is whether the market, since the yearly pivot has risen to the top, that is the hope that market may stabilize. At present, the market in few days, it may have to build the profile. Now, traders, as an intraday trader, it is wise to abstain yourself from the trade, because big players are fighting over here. Big money is adjusting itself for the next profile to build on. So the value has to be built. For building up the value, because they change the profile suddenly to the upside. It was all the time, if you see here, you are seeing lower high, and this is the only thing recorded, higher high. Higher high means it is just a change of character. Though there is nothing is there, and time, price has moved and time has not moved. So time compression is there. So time has to expand, then market has to go sideways. Market may build a profile around this area. It has to build the profile and it has to take off. Now at present, some sort of distribution is happening. Some sort of distribution is happening, and this is the base. This is the base, that is 25,000 433 to 25,200. So around this base, market has to build the profile. Market may come down, consolidate in this area one more day, and then dip down, and then it may build the profile. It has to build the profile. It is just a change of character. It has to build. Market has to change it if it wants to. Otherwise, if it is a sell and rise, it will start moving down. It will start moving down. We do not know what is the bigger picture in the market. So, friends, if I go to the intraday time frame, let me change it to 65 minutes time frame. Since 2 days after the huge fall, this is the pivot. This is 25,535 is the pivot, monthly pivot. So market tried to test there, and it has to reclaim. It has to retest. If it retests and holds this level, then we can anticipate for a reversal. So market is balancing, taking the balance around this area. It is building a profile around this area. Till that time, have patience. Do not enter into short position, because see, if I take this is the range actually. In this range, we must consider what has happened in the market. This is the range. Let me change the color, let me dim it. So from this was the lower high. Lower high. If we see this was the lower high, registered lower high, and market at present on an intraday basis, it is above this level. What is this level? 25,664. So market can do anything. It can dip down and it can start moving higher. It has to build the profile. It has to build the profile. Suppose if I enable the indicator, let me enable. In the indicator, let me enable the pivots. Let me go there and let me enable monthly point of control. The monthly point of control is around 25,484. From there, the point of control has come down and it has rotated itself and it has jumped. And the one more profile at the bottom, it is building. This is the monthly profile and it is at the top. So it is facing resistance and it is building profile. Around this area, it is building profile. So we need to wait for the market to build the profile. Then let me enable the weekly profiles. If I enable the weekly profile, it is whipsawing around the point of control. If I zoom it out, 65 minutes candle is um, whipsawing around. It has come down, and it has market has spent lot of time around this area. This is the point of control. The point of control is here, that is around 25,752. Market made an attempt to go above this point of control, and but it is trying immediately, it is getting rejected from this area. And this is an institutional candle. The low, actually now the market is trading between this range. Probably market can come down, and if it established a profile, and it may take the huge imbalance, for the imbalance, which is 2 days of imbalance, it has to take, I mean, minimum 2 to 3 days of profile building. We need to see the profile building, and this is the value area. The market has moved above the value area. So 25,429 is the very, very important area. Market has to retain this. Sometimes it may penetrate like this, just maybe a week. It may be a week, and it may start reversing that. Till that time, let the market show its direction. Better, I advise you people to refrain from the trade, because it is range trade. If you are expert in range trading, you can do that, because the range is between 25,500 to 25,800. 300 points of range is there, but you need to be very smart enough to buy at low and sell at high. So you should know the range, and you should trade the range. Buy at low and sell at high. At present, in while doing this exercise, sometimes we tend to forget what is happening in the market. But if you keep vigil of what is happening in the market, you can trade better. That is my advice, friends. This is what happening in the market, and for the range for the today is 25,565 to 25,804. This is the same range. If the market expands this range, because from this low, market expanded it to the lower, and it can even expand it to this value area. If it expands to this value area and gets rejected from this area and try to move higher, then it is a positive sign for the market. Thank you very much, friends. Nalinaksha Swami signing off.